this hook would be easily visible under Gwen's shirt at all times. Quartermaster is doing a terrible job of cleaning this plate.
I concur.
Nikki, don't touch that! You don't know where it's been.
Gwen would be excellent at cam sins. This massive electrical device with a fully functioning remote control somehow only costs $75. Nobody suspects Nikki of stealing the hook even though she seems to possess all of the other attachments. This keyboard is never actually used anywhere in the final contraption. Also, this machine is still managing to function after the incident with Neil Spiel version 2.
All things considered, we got an incredible deal on those graphics cards.
I refuse to believe that any amount of deals will get you this much technology for just $200.
I'm starting to think that entrusting our financial problems to a bunch of children may not have been the best idea.
Okay, Gwen would be stellar at cam sins. Congratulations! You have ruined any future use of this theater stage by painting these words on. Come and collect your prize. Max manages to live stream a video feed like this, complete with the illusion that he is actually inside the screen.
But why? And why keep it in your shorts? That's like asking for trouble.
Harrison would also be excellent at cam sins.
The camp's shutting down? I guess it wasn't that big of an adventure if nobody died.
I'll live on in all of your hearts.
I have replayed this clip about 50 times and I still have no idea what the hell Space Kid is saying. Never mind that embarrassing accident. Why is Quartermaster standing in the corner with a pot full of mashed potatoes? And the other crutch magically stays together, even with the doubled amount of weight now being applied to it.
Perf.
I'm pretty sure Air didn't need to move this bush to get the full message of the sign. I mean, what else could it have said? Danger, sick jumps below? Danger, sick jumps, next exit? Or how about danger, sick jumps were actually inside of you the whole time?
Witness the ferocity and the beauty of the white tiger.
I just want to thank you guys for trying this hard and still fucking it up.
I gotta be completely honest, white tigers jumping through giant rings of fire is pretty damn cool.
So, you don't think this will make me cooler?
I'm saying you shouldn't care about what I think.
Alright, so then Arid should be not caring about anything Neris thinks about not performing the stunt and therefore would do the stunt anyway. Now I'm just confused and disappointed in the lack of a sick skateboarding stunt.
On that note, we're gonna head somewhere else.
If that somewhere's the activities field, because we've got a full day of fun ahead.
Wouldn't Nikki, Neil, and Max just ignore David and go off on their own adventure? You know, like they do every other f***ing episode?
How does it feel to have failing space program?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Space Kid cursing.
Don't get no blood on the floors. Just mopped.
I am about 70% certain that this is all carpet. And I'm about 95% certain that you're not supposed to mop carpets. Colonel Sanders dives through this window unharmed.
Ah, Neil, I think that's a great idea.
I sure hope Dang memorized that safe combination or Max will be stuck in that safe forever. I'm not crazy, right? Everybody else also just saw that platypus straight up eat glass? Just making sure. This experimental tonic ends up not actually causing any harm, despite whatever random chemicals were used to make it. Nikki even eats the bones of this entire turkey. Also, why did she avoid these olives? And whatever the hell this is supposed to be. The level of accessibility for gasoline and arrows is somehow gravely concerning.
I'm glad my tonic didn't kill you.
Yep, I'm just in something called a period.
I am unsure of Arid's exact age, but she looks to be a handful of years older than Nikki. So why didn't Arid tell Nikki about the possibility of it being her period?
Mr. Campbell can suck an egg too.
Suck an egg.
You're still bugging out about that folder? I've been down in the basement playing Pogs for hours.
Pogs? Also, how do you even play Pogs by yourself?
Well, we might just sucker enough of them into attending.
So what? It's like a camp?
Roll credits. Again. Seriously, how does this place ever have enough money for things like a DJ booth?
Hey there, Neil. It's me, Tabby with 2 eyes.
You're still not fooling anyone, Tabby.
Where were we?
Shut up.
Literally, what the fuck just happened?
What the fuck just happened?
What the f just happened?
Never mind, guys. We're good in here.
Apparently, Nikki is actually here for Dr. Dolittle camp. And if Max and Nikki are no longer on the roof, who set off these fireworks?
Great job, guys! You can never have too many lanyards.
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure we crossed that bridge 1,499 lanyards ago.
Can you just let me do this, please?
That was a pretty good confession, if I do say so myself.
You're gonna have to do better than that, Campbell. I couldn't hear anything over that damn dog barking.
Except for the fact that Space Kid only started barking long after the confession.
But I, for one, will not add to the fake news plaguing our social circles.
The hell kind of bully are you?
Samboy Kidwell would be excellent at Camp Sins. David made this very detailed and somewhat disturbing mannequin in only a couple minutes.
Someone tried to steal my blood while I was sleeping, and now I have shards of glass stuck in my arm.
Space Kid is not freaking out about a breach in his suit.
I have 1 day off, and you people can't even let me have that.
You people? That's racist.
Just go sit at the lake. That's where I go when I need to get away from you people.
You people? That's racist. Deja vu. There's really no point in David's drawing here, especially because he shows a much better picture 30 seconds later. Seriously? Nikki spent the entire night with a thorn in her hand, and David didn't help her? This camp sucks. Now you got me thinking about sex with fish. And fish junk. And fish babies. Scene does not contain a lap dance. You know what? Never mind. Take that sin off. That's gross. How did Quartermaster get this far out into the lake in the first place if he can only go in circles?
Did she also have the head of a fish and the body of a beautiful woman?
Nope. All fish.
Now you got me thinking about even more sex with fish. And more sex with the Quartermaster. Ugh. Alright, who put the singing electronic fish in the microwave again? Max can reel in a small child with his dollar store fishing pole.
I arranged un little switcheroo with Neil in exchange for un gobstopper.
Ah, of course, Gobstoppers. My favorite chocolate candy made from chocolate factories.
We gotta candy crush this sweet epidemic before it slips through our sticky fingers.
That's copyrighted. Nikki survives this and is definitely no longer attending anti-gravity camp.
You wanna go? Hey, what's happening back there?
Snake and Petrol are both in front of Pikeman.
Petrol doesn't even play guitar. He's a harmonica man.
Petrol's hand was trapped at his side just a few moments ago. Candy cane lockpicking. You know what? I'm actually very entertained by the way that Pikeman and Jeremy sound exactly like characters from Banjo-Kazooie. This is an unnecessarily complicated system for just taking down a flag.
Try to breathe as little as possible, as the air around these forsaken parts is polluted and poisonous.
Roger that!
Why does Space Kid think he has to hold his breath if he believes he's in a spacesuit? And he doesn't start to panic once he thinks he's breathing city air.
Want to have a good time?
Sure!
Kids get in free to the museum today!
This is a terrible marketing technique. These people have a sixth sense for nerdy kids looking at them through a viewfinder. This camp turned into an overgrown mess in just a few days.
And you know who I've realized is at the core of all my frustrations? It's me.
Okay, but Max did rat you out to the FBI to get you back into Super Guantanamo.
Oh, Max, I knew this day would come! I planned for it and everything!
I think these birds would be starting to decompose by now.
What's the plan, Max?
Somebody get me a cell phone.
You already have David's phone.
I'm pretty sure you stole mine.
You know what? Fine. Do it without me. See if I care.
Stop this job! I mean, what?
The other employees immediately lose interest in this very audible and vulgar exclamation. Everybody is a little bit too calm about standing in the middle of a raging fire.
What is Samboy Kidwell doing here?
If the kids couldn't tell Kidwell from Campbell, how would Harrison confuse Campbell for Kidwell now? I'm gonna need some closure on exactly which kind of camp Dolph was sent to.
Donman Rad Camp, what did we ever do to you?
No, you idiots! It's me!
Whoa, no way!
Everyone in this show is terrible at seeing through very obvious disguises.
I'm sorry. I didn't go to all this trouble for Camp Campbell. I did it for you guys. Because you're my friends.
Every scene with Max realizing his mistakes and letting out his true feelings is so genuine and emotional. This is my favorite character arc of any animated show I've ever seen. Let's remove a sin for every time Max has had a heartfelt moment this season.
New me. My blinker is on, you son of a bitch!
Campbell hasn't moved his arm even an inch to touch the turn signal or change lanes.
Now it's perfect.
Welcome to camp, asshole.
Great. Now I have the mental image of a place called Camp Asshole.
Welcome to camp, asshole.
You stole an amputee's prosthetic hand for a goddamn profit?
Oh, wow. When you phrase it like that, it really does sound fucking awful.